Hey there crew, my name is Captain Geronimo and I'm reporting to you live from April 5th, 2021. I apparently traveled to the wrong year. I was aiming for April 5th, 2063. Why? Because this is a historically important moment in human history. We achieved the first warp flight and we met with Vulcans. Obviously, I would like to shake hands with the most famous flyer of all times, Dr. Zephram Cochran, who invented the warp travel, but there is something wrong with the time, so I guess I'll have to spend one night at Bozeman. Hopefully this won't create any ripples through time and change the history or the future. I don't know, temporal mechanics is weird. Let's go right into it. One night at Bozeman.
Good, you made it. Wasn't looking forward to dealing with this by myself. Our hollow emitters are doing their job, and the bombings should happen soon. Once that's finished, we can get started. I brought some remodulators. Once you've equipped one, we can drop the hollow shield and get moving.
Bombing? What is happening here?
Daniel said this might happen. Something to do with the effect of chronoton flux on short-term memory. Hey, gotta love temporal mechanics.
Time travel?
Yeah, we've been sent back in time to fix a problem. It's April 4th, 2063. Day before first contact. This is the missile complex where humanity's first warp-capable vessel was launched.
Right. So what's the problem that we need to solve?
The Borg are the problem. They're here, and they're trying to change history in their favor. History says the Borg failed because of Picard and the crew of the Enterprise, but as of now, history's wrong. Somehow the Borg managed to pull victory from the jaws of defeat tonight. We're here to make sure that doesn't happen.
What was that about the hollow emitters?
Right now, we're effectively invisible inside this hollow shield. Once we're ready to move out, we'll drop it, and our personal emitters will kick in. Think of them as a sophisticated disguise kit. They'll make us look like we belong here. To the locals, we'll look like a band of 21st century humans wandering around the woods of Montana. Any other questions?
No, let's get started.
Okay, the bombing should end quickly thanks to the Enterprise. We're gonna need to move fast once things stop exploding.
Acknowledged.
Don't forget to equip a frequency remodulator. Right, let's get moving. We need to get to the complex quickly. So much for the bombing run. Enterprise must have finished off the Borg vessel.
We are the Borg. Your biological and technological distinctiveness will be added to our own. Resistance is futile.
After all this time, they still haven't learned. Resistance is inevitable. Complex took some hits. Let's check for survivors. I'm not picking up any Borg life signs in the complex. Picard and his people should be here now. Let's make sure before we move on. Okay, my tricorder's picking up multiple subspace comm signals in the area.
The Enterprise away team.
Some of them are Starfleet, but they're coming from inside the missile silo. Probably protecting Zephram Cochran. The rest of the signals are coming from the southwest. Any guesses as to the source?
The Borg?
Got it in one. Looks like they managed to send down a few landing parties before their ship blew up. Chances are they're here to make our lives difficult. I think it's time we return the favor.
Agreed. Let's move out.
Heads up, there are drones ahead.
Your defenses are insufficient. You will be assimilated.
There are lights over there. It's like a camp of some kind. The Borg will be drawn to it like moths to a flame. We need to protect the locals. Picking up life signs ahead. Some of them are Borg.
What do you want? Get away from us!
You will be assimilated. You will adapt to serve the collective.
What the hell are those things? Robots? Zombies? Robot zombies?
Damn, I was afraid something like this would happen. Take out those drones. Okay, we're gonna need to do a memory wipe on the locals. They can't remember the Borg. Setting your tricorder to emit a neurolytic pulse should work. Looks like the Borg have changed their tactics. They're avoiding Cochrane and the Enterprise crew and focusing on assimilating the locals. Makes sense. After they lost their ship, they lost their numerical advantage.
It's in our best interest to keep it that way.
No argument here. I ran a quick scan of these drones. There's several references in their onboard nav systems to a location north of here. Designation Resource Node 01. We should check this out. Whatever they're up to isn't a good thing.
Agreed. Let's go.
All right, this area's clear. Picking up Borg signals to the north, though. Apparently, Resource Node 01 is a garbage dump. It smells wonderful. There must be something of tactical value here. Let's make sure they don't find it. Great. This place smells and it's swarming with drones. Take them down. Let's see if we can figure out what they were looking for here. Power amplifiers. Copper tubing. And lithium batteries. Oh, hell. I think I know what they're doing here, and it's not good.
Is it ever?
Fair point. I think they're trying to build a transporter. They might have lost their ship, but there's a lot of Borg still in Enterprise. If they can beam those drones down here, this situation will go from bad to worse.
Indeed. Any recommendations?
Complex isn't far. Let's make sure it's secure and then work on finding and dealing with this bootleg transporter.
Agreed. Move out.
No sign of the Borg. Run a scan, make sure Picard's team is all accounted for. Picking up Starfleet comm badges inside the bar and... Hold on. More Starfleet comm badges inbound, but they're on Borg drones. Fair to say the Borg finished making their transporter. Those were assimilated Starfleet officers from Enterprise. Let's sweep the perimeter and make sure there aren't any Borg going after Cochrane.
All right, let's go.
Who is this jerk? Don't call to make you turn off my music.
Will Riker? Zephyr Cochrane.
Good friend of yours?
Yes.
Husband?
No.
Good. Now this, Dina.
Deanna.
This is the good stuff. Dr. Cochran.
Okay, the perimeter's clear. I'm thinking that transmission tower is our next stop. There it is, one bootleg Borg transporter. We need to take it out before this place is crawling with drones.
How can we make this happen?
There are 3 transporter pads. Each of them is powered by an array. I can send a feedback pulse from each array to the transporter pad it powers. It should be enough to overload and destroy the pad.
It won't take long for the Borg to figure out what we're up to.
Yeah, there's that. You're gonna need to keep them off me while I work, or this plan will go sideways real fast. After we've taken care of the transporter pads, we'll deal with any drones in the area. And if we're lucky, that'll take care of this temporal crisis once and for all.
And if we're not?
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, okay? Right now, we have a transporter to shut down. You ready to do this?
Yes, let's finish this.
Get me to the first array and I'll start disabling their transporter. Get me to the first array and I'll start disabling their transporter. This won't take long. They're using a simple modulating cipher. All right, this one's done. Let's go. Two to go. Stay sharp. They know we're up to something.
Personal shield losing power. Take cover.
drones are getting too close for comfort. Fix that.
Enemy targets on sensors. Prepare for combat.
They're onto us. Security protocols just spiked, and not in a good way. Two down. That last one's gonna be a real bitch.
Personal shield losing power. Take cover.
We have analyzed your tactics. We have adapted. We are Borg.
Flanking damage detected. Take evasive action. Personal shield losing power. Take cover. Enemy combatants in melee range.
They're using a fractal self-replicating security protocol. Go as fast as I can. Got it. The transporter's out of commission.
Enemy targets on sensors. Prepare for combat.
I think we're through the worst of it. I'm not picking up any Borg activity in the area. Nice work.
And the temporal crisis?
Over as far as you're concerned. I'll deal with all this Borg tech lying around. It's a mess, but my nanites will make short work of it. As for you, feel free to return to the present. Take a break, have a drink. You've definitely earned it.
Thank you. Take care of yourself, 7. Sovereign, 5 to beam up. This is going to wrap this walkthrough, crew. I really hope that you enjoyed. This was a little bit different from what I usually do. If you liked, please leave a like. And until next time, consider subscribing for becoming a crew member and helping me out a lot by doing so. And also, if you would like to help me financially keep running this channel, you can decide to become a channel member or you can buy some of my merch. Links are in the description. Join my Discord, and I love you all because you people are the best. Geronimo, out.
I'm coming for you, but you can't